Mental health as a subject seems to have gained so much ground in our current world. Everywhere you turn to, mental health, all thanks to Gen Zs. But as much as this seems to have gained so much ground and it looks like everybody is aware, most people still overlook the issues of mental health, which is very crucial to their well-being. I, for one, think that the care for your mind is as important as the care for your body. In fact, it is more important than the care for your body. Because if you decide not to have your bath, brush your teeth, over time, people would start noticing. Why? Because you'll be having some kind of body odor. If you do not brush, your teeth is going to be looking some kind of way. And then people will quickly intervene and say, sister, I better try the bath now. What's happen? Or they will start suggesting because it's going to be visible. But you see one thing about the mind. It's very scary because people will not notice on time until you start acting psycho or you slide into extreme depression. So I believe that the care for your mind is as important as the care for your body. In this video, we'll discuss how mental health can affect our entire life, our faith, our marriage, our work, our entire lifestyle, and how seeking help is a step towards getting healing and also growing. If you're interested in this subject, please give this video a huge thumbs up and subscribe. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Esther. If you're seeing me for the first time, welcome. Mental health most times is caused by pressure, extreme pressure, and it is at that point that you say, oh, this environment is toxic. It's not. And when you say mental health, people are quick to think work, the office. But sometimes full housewives, they can have mental health issues. But mental health is not only limited to work. Some people experience it at work, some people experience it at home, some people even experience it in church. And that's why you can be stressed, extremely stressed. There are people that live in maybe polygamous homes where there's always so much fight, beef, there's just no peace. When you're approaching that place, or even if it's your office, or even if it's your church, wherever you find toxic, when your brain has already flagged that place as toxic, you discover that when you're approaching that place, there's this palpitation of the heart. The moment you discover that you're beginning to get extreme heart palpitation, or you're beginning to get extreme anxiety from approaching a place, then it's time to leave that place. Do not overlook it. In my previous video, I told you that I am an HR consultant, and I've seen people, experience serious burnout at work. Why? Because there's a lack of work-life balance. They cannot even be productive. They are working round the clock. They have leave days. They will refuse to use it. The organization has like a flexible work hour. You can do a hybrid. They want to come to the office every day. And then in the long run, you discover that they are not even as productive. Rest was factored into work for extreme productivity. It's very easy to recognize stress and set healthy boundaries. The moment you discover that something is beginning to stress you, you are allowed to set healthy boundaries. And how do you set healthy boundaries? You're allowed to have that conversation at work. You discover that there's this manager, there's this team lead at work that is always, picking on you, always talking down on you, and it's beginning to stress you extremely. Talking because sometimes some people have even abused the subject, any small correction. Oh, my mental health. I'm not okay. I'm not talking about those kind of people, please. I'm talking about somebody that is really, really stressing you. You love feedbacks. You love to do your job. You love to be corrected. But this person is just extremely toxic. Please have that conversation. If you notice that after the conversation, there was no improvement, reach out to a superior. A friend also reached out to me, and she had told me that she was pregnant, and this team lead was always, stressing her, making her just do a lot of things. Like the team lead was There was no emotional intelligence. There was no empathy whatsoever. She's had conversations with the team lead. She was getting worse. And she had to, invite a more superior person. And they took her off. She stopped working under that person. And also, you're allowed to seek guardians when you feel overwhelmed, even at home. You understand? Maybe you're living with your parents and there's just this unnecessary pressure. All your friends have gotten married. Why are you still at home? Blah, 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 blah. And they don't know it's getting to you. To them, they're just acting, they're just trying to be, they're just looking out for you. They just love you. Before you act rashly, it's okay to seek guidance. Whenever you feel overwhelmed, talk to somebody. If you have older siblings, call them, share your thoughts and how you feel. Know that your feelings are valid. You're not being petty and you're not being lazy. Have that conversation with that person. Have that conversation with your parents, with your boss, with your friend, with your pastor, if it's in church. So you are permitted. If you feel like, of course, you have come of age, you are working, your parents, they are the issue. You've had the conversation, you've reached out to your older ones to talk to them. They are not listening. You've had conversations with them. They are not changing. My dear, your mates are already living alone. Please look for somewhere and go and live alone. If it's at work, if after you have involved everybody just seems to be very toxic, start applying. If you were sending out 2 applications in a day, increase it to 20 or 50, as the case may be, and exit that place as soon as possible. And also, mental health issues can even affect your marriage. A marriage that is meant to be sweet and nice, when there's pressure, maybe pressure that borders around finances and some things that you don't have control over, it can affect communication. It can affect intimacy. It can make a marriage that is meant to be blissful end. So please be mindful. Set healthy boundaries. Communicate with your spouse. Have that conversation. Seek guardians. Seek godly counsel. So it's very important that you're seeking counsel from people that you can tell are always in alignment with God at that point, because when you're seeking counsel, it means that you have to be vulnerable. Don't say, oh, if I confide in people, they will see me as weak, they will see me as vulnerable, they will see me as, my dear, there is no award. There's never been an award. There's no award at the moment. There will never be an award for, oh, she never sought for help throughout. In fact, your inability to seek for help shows that you need help. Yes, it shows that you need help, because even companies, they collaborate. Even artists, good ones, they collaborate. They come together. They seek help. Please, don't you ever think that seeking help will make people see you as weak or make you look some kind of way. Seeking help is part of life. If you want to keep going, then you must be ready to get help. And also, your diet can also help you. The kind of things you eat. I've heard people say when they are not happy, they just start eating anything anyhow. Please don't do that to yourself. And I can imagine that every time you're upset about something or something didn't go your way, you feel disappointed, you are just eating. And at the end of the day, you have gained excess weight. You are now looking obese. At the end of the day, you develop mental health issues. You have so much insecurity. You'll be the one pressuring yourself. Even when nobody's looking at you, say, oh, they're looking at me, the clothes doesn't fit, blah, 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 blah. So please, watch the things that you eat. It can also contribute to your mental health. Your habits, your diet, your lifestyle, your social life can contribute to your mental health. In fact, the kind of people that you follow on social media can contribute. I've had somebody that left social media for a while, and she said that she was being pressured. The kind of people that you follow can contribute, because some people, it's not as if they have everything figured out. But now, there's a lot of fake life going on social media. Everybody wants to showcase whatever. And you're even better than the person that is showcasing the whatever it is that the person is showcasing. And you're getting pressured. Unfollow that person. Is it not your data? I'm using my data to watch your video and you are pressuring me. I will unfollow you. You understand? So if you feel like some kind of people that you're following, personally, nothing pressures me. I'll watch. In fact, I love display of affluence. If it is fake, that one is your business. You understand? But if you know you cannot handle it, unfollow that person. If you know that you're always around this friend who, at any slightest conversation, she's always ready to brag, always ready to, shade you in some kind of stylish way, stop being friends with that person. Fall apart. I mean, avoid the person and be around people that you're mentally safe with. Mental health is a very crucial part of living a fulfilled life. You need to stay alive and healthy to chase your dreams. Yes. So it's a very crucial part of living a fulfilled life. And it's very okay to ask for help. Ask for help this year. In fact, let it be part of your resolution this year that I'm no more doing hard girl. In fact, me, I'm not a hard girl. Oh. I'm a very, very soft girl. Let it be part of your resolution, even as a guy, that this year, if I can't figure it out, I would ask for help. I'm going to get help. When people offer help to me, I will not say, don't worry. I will take it. Especially if it's coming from somebody that I can trust. I'm going to take it. And most importantly, your mental health can be nurtured in the place of prayer. Please have a very good relationship with God. Have a very, very good relationship with God. Pray, have conversations, because there's a way healthy conversations can help relieve your mind. And what is prayer? Prayer is communicating with God. So pour out your heart. If you feel pressured, pour it out to God. Journal, write. If you know that you're somebody of few words, journal, write it out. Spend time in worship. Relieve that pressure in the presence of God. Build intimacy with God. Like that, it will help you to lead a more healthy life. Never you reach out to anyone without consulting God. It is the Holy Spirit himself that would even tell you, why not reach out to this person? You might not even be close to that person. He will just tell you, why not reach out to this person? And then you reach out and you discover that it might just be 5 minutes of praying together. It might just be a few moments of just sharing the word together, holding hands to worship together. And you will discover that you are very much relieved. I hope this video helped you greatly. I hope it answered some of the questions that you've had. If this video has been helpful to you, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a huge thumbs up. Comment if there's any other thing that you think I missed out on or I didn't mention due to time restraints, because I really did not want the video to be too long. You can also drop it in the comment section and let us learn. Thank you very much for taking time to watch. Enjoy the rest of the day. Bye.